Shut, Watto.
You roll it. If it ends up on red, then you can answer every question with the wrong answer. If it comes up on blue, you get to answer honestly. We are here with Andy Secombe, the voice of Watto in The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. All right, now I got a lot of questions for you. Now you can either answer right or wrong, and it all depends on a chance cube. All right, so you roll it. If it ends up on red, then you can answer every question with the wrong answer. If it comes up on blue, you get to answer totally honestly. What is it? What is it? It's blue! All right.
You tricked me.
You know, sometimes in life, things don't go your way. All right, so you're doing the voice of Watto right now. I got to know how that voice came to be. Did Lucasfilm show you a maquette of Watto to give you some ideas?
No, all I saw was a line drawing, and they had no idea. But the casting director said George wants him to be. He's of the street. He's rough around the edges, but with possible mafia connections. So I thought, well, you know, he's rough, so he's going to be talking about a bit of a gravelly voice. With mafia connections, a bit of Italian thrown in there, so a bit of Italian, so it ended up sounding like this. That's how that came about.
So at what point did you know what Watto looked like?
Basically, but it was only until I actually got on set that I saw the maquette of him, which was, you know, it was about sort of 3/4 the size of that.
Had you been doing voice work before?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's how they. I was running a production company with a friend of mine in London, and we were writing and producing and voicing a series of animations for Channel 4, and because we were an established production company, that's why Lucas got in touch with us and said, you know, who are your best voiceover artists? And I said, me.
In walks you. So what kind of fun stories do you have to share about the making of The Phantom Menace? And I'm not going to ask you how hot it was. I'm sure you've been asked that a million times.
Well, the first day of filming Leafton Studios in London, it was the pod race, the hangar scene. It was the chance cube scene, and at the end of that, I got a line with Liam Neeson. I say, "You may have won the small toss, Outlander, but you will not win the race."
You won the small toss, Outlander, but you won't win the race.
And Liam's quite tall, I'm quite short, so they put me on a flight case so that we were eye to eye. And George said, "Really go for it." He said, really attack him. Okay. So, you may have won the small toss, Outlander, but you will not win the race. Yeah, great. Now more. So anyway, so I really went for it in the end. And I was wearing this hat. And because it was to give the animators a clue over who they should CGI the Watto character. And
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah. No, absolutely. Watto is the first wholly CGI'd character ever. So this was very early days. So they would say, maybe wear this hat. And it's got a steel rim. It had a steel rim, which is very sharp and very dangerous. And so when I went for Liam on the final take...
But you won't win the race, so it makes a little difference.
You may have won the small toss, Outlander, but you will not win the race. And I lunged at him and struck him on the bridge of the nose with the edge of the hat. And
it's not Darth Maul, it's you.
Yeah, exactly. And he collapsed. He grabbed his nose and he fell on the floor. And I thought, oh God, I've killed the leading actor on the first day of filming. Anyway, he was fine, but they had to make up his nose. He was a bit bruised. And I said, after that, to George, I said, can I lose the hat now? He said, no, you've got to wear the hat. But Liam was a bit wary of me after that.
which probably worked for the character.
Well, yeah.
Did they give you any kind of backstory? I'm sure they didn't, because that seems to be the way things go. They don't give you the actors the backstory. But did you make up a backstory for Watto?
To be perfectly honest, no. No, I mean, he's a junk dealer, you know, and I suppose I just thought he'd been selling bits of spaceships on Tatooine forever, and that I didn't think, and gambling, you know, and I thought I didn't sort of think much further than that really about the character.
Did you also do the body movements as well? Did they capture your body to animate?
I was on set, so I was playing the scenes with the other actors, and there are certain aspects of what I did that they captured, because I was trying to sort of inhabit the character. I suppose I did move sort of slightly differently. I was a bit hunched. You can see that I was a bit hunched and sort of shuffled a bit, and they used a lot of my expressions actually, which I didn't find terribly flattering. But yes, and when we went afterwards to do it in post-production, when they stuck me in a booth, to redub various bits, they put a camera on my face and they recorded my lip movements, and that's where they got some of the sort of growls and sort of grunts from us, and they animated them onto Watto.
In Attack of the Clones, there's a great shot of Watto when he just realizes who this man is in front of him. It's little Annie.
Oh, right.
And Watto's eyes, they shift up and down to take it all in. Was that a you thing, or was that an animator thing?
No, I think it was me. I mean, you know, because
I've always loved that shot. It's really, it gives Watto a little something more than just, hey, it's you, but he's really processing. You can see the little processes going through his mind.
Absolutely, yeah.
Were you surprised when George wanted to bring you back for Attack of the Clones?
No, it was always on the cards. It was always going to happen.
Was that the contract?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of direction did George Lucas give you on set? Was it more just faster and intense?
It was virtually nothing. George is famous for giving no direction at all. As far as he's concerned, if he casts someone in the role, it's because he thinks they can play the character. And that's kind of all that. Then his direction is kind of finished.
There've been a lot of Watto toys. What kind of a collection do you have of his merchandise?
I've got one soft Watto toy.
One?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I suppose if you collected them all,
no,
you'd have no place in your house.
I'd have no room in the house.
When you had worked with little Jake Lloyd, what did you think of him as an actor? I thought he was great.
He was great. He was great. Yeah, he was very naughty. He was great fun. He was always sort of standing behind the camera, pulling faces. But no, I got on well. We got on well together. He was good fun.
When you say naughty, how else can you explain that?
Well, no, I mean he was just kind of he was just very cheeky.
He was a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm sure you've been asked your favorite line of Watto's. What's your second favorite line of Watto's? Let's change things up.
Oh, God.
Okay, once again, blue side is the right answer, red side is the false answer. Blue again. Okay, so now you got to answer honestly. Your second favorite line.
Second favorite line. I'd forgotten this line until someone reminded me of it today, and it's when he meets Qui-Gon Jinn for the first time. He says, I hope you didn't kill anybody I know.
I hope you didn't kill anyone I know for it, huh?
Sums up his sort of connection to the mafia and his relationship with everyone else.
All right, your second favorite line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andy Secombe. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yippee!
Hey, look at those names to the left. They are part of the Skywalking Force, our Patreon.
Become a producer yourself and check out all the Disney Plus themed bonus content available depending on the level you subscribe.
Become a member of the elite Skywalking Force at skywalkingforce.com.